Hello, Habs Nation. Hope everyone has a great Saturday. How are you? In today's video, we will talk about surprising information that excited the entire crowd. The Montreal Canadiens prospects were in Buffalo on Friday night to take part in their first game of the 2023 Prospects Challenge. It was a high-energy, fast-paced game that ultimately resulted in a 6-3 Sabres win. The shots were 28-21 in favor of Buffalo. David Reinbacher did not stand out on Friday night, and that's perfectly fine. He played a slightly tentative brand of hockey and was outmatched physically on a few occasions, but overall he played a solid, quiet game. He made a few good breakouts which led to decent scoring chances, and handled pressure from forechecking Sabres forwards with aplomb. Reinbacher is wearing number 64 in the clip below. One of the most impressive players in Buffalo last year was defenseman William Trudeau, number 84, a fourth-round pick from the 2021 entry draft. He picked up exactly where he left off, serving as the Canadiens' best defenseman in their opening game against the Sabres. He made a couple of bad decisions, including the play which resulted in the fourth Sabres goal, but for the most part, he was great, including his ability to generate quick, crisp breakout passes. His physical brand of hockey is a big asset, not only because he wins the majority of the puck battles he engages in, but also because he knows when to pick and choose his spots. His aggressive style of play paid off on the second Canadiens goal of the game, as he not only created the turnover that led to the rush, but he also set up Miguel Tourigny with a very easy rebound goal. Jakub Dobes is not the type of goaltender who will put together an abundance of shutouts throughout the season, but he has a penchant for coming up big when his team needs it most, and he rarely has two bad games in a row. Through the first 40 minutes of the game, he was the best Montreal Canadiens prospect against the Sabres, making several key saves as the Habs struggled to contain Buffalo forwards. He doesn't always look graceful on the ice, though much of that is due to his 6'4" frame. On most saves, he looks like he's closer to 6'6" because he's a tall, lanky goaltender who also plays big. He made several nice saves during odd-man rushes, which points to a lack of chemistry from the defensive group, an issue that was not completely unexpected given it was the first time they faced a real opponent. The Sabres may have scored 6 goals, but it would have been much worse if not for Dobes. As per usual, Xavier Simoneau, number 43, was incredibly entertaining. He scored the first Habs goal, drove Zach Benson into the net on the back check, and got into a fight with a much bigger opponent. That is known as the Simoneau hat trick. Owen Beck also had a very good outing, playing alongside Emil Heineman and Joshua Roy, the latter of whom scored the third goal for the Montreal Canadiens. Most people will notice that he had 2 assists, but his most impressive play came on the back check, once again showing his high level of anticipation and defensive awareness. Obviously, management will take notice of his 2 assists, but I am sure they appreciated his Owen back check a little more, and that's the type of play that quickly builds trust with the coaching staff, which explains why he's almost always used in the most crucial situations wherever he plays. And you, fan? What are your expectations for the Habs' young stars? Comment below your opinion. If you're new here and want to stay up to date with the Canadiens, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any news we publish here. Until the next video. Go Habs, go!